Hello viewers, probably entering grade 9, and today I'm going to be teaching you all about fractions. What are they and how do you use them? It's going to be by me, Daven. Okay, before we start on adding, let's do the fraction itself. This is a fraction. I'll show you the parts. This right here would be the numerator. Okay? Numerator. Sorry for my awful spelling. I cannot spell. This down here would be the denominator. So, yes, I can't spell. So that's what they are, and what the numerator is the top number of every fraction. Shows how many parts of the fractions are there, and the bottom number is how many parts of the fractions can there be. That was the denominator. Okay, so let's move on. Now there are three different types of fractions. There is, see, three different types. The first one is your average fraction. Has the numerator has the numerator smaller than the denominator. In the mixed fraction here, it has a whole number. The whole number is represents like a whole part of this fraction, I think. Okay. And the improper fraction is where the numerator here is bigger than the denominator. So, yes. Now, moving on to adding fractions. There are two ways to do this. There's the basic way and my way, which I prefer for it's easier. Way one. First, when adding, you must make the denominators the same to add them. So the bottom numbers of every fraction have to be the same. When adding mixed numbers, you multiply the wholes by the denominators, then add the numerator to the sum. So I'm going to give you an example of that right now. Here's my example. 2 wholes and 1.5 plus 1 whole and 3/4. So let's start. So 2 slash 1, 2 plus 1, 3, 4. First of all, we're going to change this into an improper fraction so we don't have these holes here and here. Okay, so what's going to happen is 2 times 2 equals 4 plus the 1 will equal to 5. So 5 over 2. That's what it's going to look like. So we'll do the same over here. 1 times 4 plus 3. This will equal to 7. Oh, whoops. Sorry. 7 over 4. Now our second step, we have to make these denominators the same. So 5. Whatever we do to the top, we have to do to the bottom. And so to get from 2 to 4, you have to multiply it by 2. So 2 times 2 equals 4. And then, since whatever we do to the bottom, we do to the top, this will also be times by 2. So 5 times 2 will equal to 10. Now 10 plus 7 here, right, will equal to 17. I added across because both my denominators were the same. And this is your answer, 17 over 4. Okay, hope you all got that. If not, you could watch the video again. To my second way that I prefer is mostly the same as the first, but when you're adding mixed fractions, I like to do it. I like to add the whole numbers first, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to use the same question, since you already know the answer, it's going to be 17/4. It's just I'm going to do it a different way. 1/2 plus 1/3 3/4. So now what I like to do, I like to add these big numbers together because they're the same. They're whole numbers. So what's 2 plus 1 equals 3. So we'll just leave that 3 on the side for now. And now what we're left with is half plus 3/4. Now, like before, we have to make them both the same denominators. So 2 times 2 will equal to 4. Right? And now, whatever we do to the top, we have to do, whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. So 1 times 2 will equal to 2. Yeah. So, now, just bring that down. See? Bring that down. And, yeah. So, yeah, now, isn't this more simpler? 2 plus 3 equal to 5. 5/4. So, what do we do to this number over here? We add it together. So, 3 wholes and 5/4. Remember our old answer, 17/4? Well, we could convert this into that. So, 3 times 4 will equal 12, plus the 5 will equal to 17. 17/4. Same answer as before. Right, guys? Hope you're following. Okay. So, yeah, that was just a short lesson on fractions. I hope you learned something today. Oh, wait, I saw it review. Okay. The bottom number of this would be called denominator. I hope I spelled it right. I don't know if I did. And this type of fraction would be called a whole number. Oh, whoops. I made a mistake, viewers. It would be called a mixed fraction. I'm going off my screen. So, and, oh, never mind. To add fractions, the denominator must be the same. That's the golden rule when adding fractions. They must be the same, or else you're not going to get the answer that is in your teacher's book. So, yes. So that's all for now, and yeah, I hope you learned something today. Okay, see ya. Bye.